There's a number. It controls your apartment, your car, your job. You didn't choose it. Nobody taught you the rules. They just handed you a controller. Nobody explained the rules. And you've been losing. On purpose. Zeek paid off a credit card last Tuesday. Big move. Score went up 11 points. He felt like a champion. Then he paid off the second card. Cleared the balance. Zero debt. Score dropped 44 points. He didn't miss a payment. Didn't go broke. He paid it off.
That's not a bug. That's the feature.
The algorithm wasn't built to reward freesome. It rewards debt.
The system needs you borrowing. Always borrowing.
If you owe nothing, you're worth nothing. To them.
Here's what actually builds your score. Pay attention.
35%. Did you pay on time? That part makes sense.
30%. How much you own versus your limit.
They call it utilization. Translation: how in debt are you right now?
Zero utilization means zero debt. Score drops. Seriously.
15%. How long you've been in debt? Longer is better.
10%. New accounts. Every application chips away at the score.
10%. Variety of debt types. Cards, loans, mortgage. Collect them all.
Every single category rewards staying in debt.
This chart was designed by banks. For banks.
Not for you. Never for you.
The game is designed so the only winning move is to keep playing. So Zeek keeps playing. What else can he do? Zeek has a card. $5,000 limit. He owes $1,200.
Perfectly placed in the sweet spot.
Score holds steady at 672. Not bad. Not free either.
One good month. Zeek pays the whole thing off. Zero balance. Score drops 40 points.
Overnight. He did everything right. That's the problem.
The algorithm wants you to carry a balance. Always a small balance.
Which means paying interest. Every month. To a bank. The system collects that interest. Every single month.
$1,200 balance. 20% APR.
That's $240 a year. just to protect the score.
You are paying to be evaluated on how well you pay. The house always wins, especially when you think you're ahead.
Back to square one. $1,200. Right where they want him.
Things were quiet for a week. Zeek was learning to live with the number.
Rent's going up. 15%, starting next month.
Zeek checks his bank account. Then his credit score. Every decent apartment near him requires 700 or above.
He can't leave. Score's too low. He can't stay. Rent's too high. The landlord knows exactly where the floor is. He built it. 28 points away from options. Months of perfect behavior needed.
Minimum 6 months to gain 28 points the safe way.
6 months of rent increases. Payable now, not in 6 months.
The trap has 3 walls. Score, rent, time.
This is not bad luck. This is architecture.
Somebody drew these walls on purpose with a very sharp pencil.
And those people, they have excellent credit scores.
Let's say the quiet part loud. More debt. Better score. That is the actual system. No savings account builds your credit score. Not $1.
20,000 in savings. Irrelevant. Score stays exactly the same.
$500 loan. Instant score movement. Upward.
The system has spoken. Loud and clear and expensively.
The system loves this version of Zeek. Indebted Zeek.
Indebted Zeek is predictable. He pays interest. He stays.
Free Zeek is dangerous. Free Zeek doesn't need them.
So the game blocks the exit. No credit history means no apartment, no car loan, no mortgage.
You must borrow money to prove you can handle borrowing money.
There is no side door. There is no cheat code.
Welcome to the game. You have been playing it since birth.
Zeek needed a car. Nothing fancy. Just reliable.
He filled out the financing application. Standard procedure.
The dealer ran his credit. That's a hard inquiry. Score drops. 5 points gone, just for asking. Second dealer, another inquiry. 10 points gone. He's just shopping.
The act of looking costs you. Before you even decide.
The system records every move, even the moves you haven't made yet. Each hard inquiry stays on your file. For 2 full years.
Just browsing costs you. For 2 full years. The system takes notes.
He got the car. Lost 17 points getting it.
The car will help him work. Work will help him pay debt.
Debt pays for the tools that help him service the debt.
It's efficient. For someone. Not Zeek, though. The credit score wasn't always there. Someone invented it.
2 engineers. 1956. Wanted to automate lending decisions.
Banks adopted it in '89 and loved it immediately.
A score that measured debt reliability. Not wealth, not savings, just debt. Banks loved a score that rewarded borrowing. Wonder why?
90% of U.S. lenders adopted it by the year 2000.
Nobody asked the consumer. He showed up last, as usual. You didn't design the game. You inherited it. At birth.
FICO itself admits the score only measures credit risk, not wealth.
Not stability. Not savings. Not your actual life. Just credit risk.
And yet it determines your rent, your insurances, sometimes your job.
One number controls all of that for your entire adult life.
And the entity that profits from all of it?
Monitors the number 2.
That's not a coincidence. That's a business model. People give Zeek tips. Common advice. All of it backfires. Close old cards. Clean up your wallet. Seems smart.
Kills your credit history length. Score craters.
Older accounts are worth more. Cutting them destroys your timeline.
Open a rewards card. Travel points. Sounds excellent.
Hard inquiry. New account drops average age. Score falls again.
The miles are real. The damage is also real.
His brother asks him to co-sign a loan. Family. What could go wrong? His brother misses one payment.
Your score absorbs the full hit. Both of you go down.
Every shortcut has a tripwire. Every tip has a clause.
The system wrote the tips too, in the fine print.
Complaining doesn't move the number. Neither does being right. The only moves that work are the ones the algorithm approves. So what does Zeek actually do? He learns the rules cold.
Rule 1. Never miss a payment. 35% of your score. Non-negotiable.
Rule 2. Keep utilization between 10 and 29%. Always.
Rule 3. Never close old accounts. Let history accumulate.
Rule 4. Limit hard inquiries. 1 every 6 months maximum.
These rules work. Score climbs. But here's what they don't tell you.
Following these rules optimizes your debt profile, not your freedom. 850 gives you lower rates on a bigger mortgage. That's the prize. The exit isn't a number. It's understanding what the number is for.
It's not your worth. It's not your intelligence. It's your debt reliability.
You are being graded on how much you can be trusted to owe money. Here's the move nobody talks about. Play the game, but know you're playing.
Use the score to get what you need, not what they want to sell you. Score 800. Lock in the lowest mortgage rate possible. Buy once.
Never borrow for consumption. Only borrow for assets that outgrow the interest.
Not all debt is equal. The system won't tell you that either.
When you understand the game, they lose the best player. The best player is the one who doesn't know it's rigged.
Now you know. That changes everything. Even if the number stays the same.
The system scores you. You learn to score the system back.
Build income streams that require no credit check. That's the real score.
850 FICO. Zero dependence. That's the actual winning condition.
They built a game. You learned the code. Different game now.
The number still exists. So does everything it controls. Eyes open now.